Hello, everyone. It's Deb Floros for Rings and Things. I've got 3 sets of curb chain bracelet findings. These have the clasps already on them. The copper has a lobster claw, but the other 2 have toggles. I'm going to use 2 of the gold, 1 of the copper, and 1 of the gunmetal. And these all feel really nice. They're the same length. And I'm just going to add a few beads just to make things interesting. We're going to make a mixed metal necklace attaching these bracelet pieces and attaching some beads to the bracelet pieces at our focal. You can do this in a number of ways. You can use 2 of a different color. You've got 3 to choose from. I'm going to use some Prestige 8mm crystal globe beads in a crystal AB. Those are the beads I'm going to use. So I'm going to start by taking my lobster claw and attaching the round toggle loops, 2 of them, my 2 gold ones, right into that lobster. Then I'm going to kind of make sure that the pieces are laying the same way, and I'm going to put my toggle bars into the toggle loop of the gunmetal chain on the other side. So I'm going to have the gold tone in the center or the focal section of the necklace, and then copper on one side and gunmetal on the other. I think this is so much fun. You can do this in all different kinds of ways. And I'm not cutting this chain or doing anything. I'm just attaching the bracelets, which is super, super fun. And you can convert it at any time if you want to wear it differently or change it up a little bit. And there's so many of these blanks or these bracelet pieces that you can always add or take away and do all kinds of fun things. So I'm grabbing some 2-inch silver ball end head pins, and I'm putting on my beads. I'm creating a loop, opening up that loop a little bit, and then I'm counting from the end of one side of the focal, and I'm starting with the bottom piece of chain, and I'm going to count in 4 links. Then I'm going to put my little head pin on, my little loop onto a link of the chain, and do a wire wrap. And this can be messy or it can be very precise, totally up to you. Cutting off the excess, and then we've got our first little dangle, and those beads just glow. So they're going to look great with all colors of metal that you're working with here. So next one, I'm going to do the same thing. And what I'm going to do now is alternate up to that other piece of gold chain, so that other bracelet up above. And I'm going to count 4 links from where I put on the bead on the bottom chain. So I'm going to count 4 over and then add my next little bauble from there. Now this is also a design opportunity. With these beads, you can add as many as you would like. You can fill up every link if you want, or you can go, every 2 links, or you can do just beads on one of your bracelets and not the other. Just, mix it up, do what you want. I'm just kind of going a little bit minimalist with the beads, but yeah, I really like that sort of every 4 on the top and bottom, but it's really every 8 per bracelet. So you can put them on however you would like. You could do all the top ones first, all the bottom ones first. I just kind of wanted to see how this would look as I went along. So that's how I did it. And I used silver head pins. You could also use different color metal head pins since you're dealing with 3 different kinds of chain or 3 different colors of chain. And I love how this is looking. It looks very organic and fun. And these beads are really, really beautiful. I'm crazy about them. So just putting on that bead, attaching it to my link, doing that wire wrapping, and I'm just loving how this is looking. Yeah, you can test out how everything dangles and how it all looks as you go along. Oh, that's so pretty. So I think I'm satisfied with my number of beads. I've got them all along the two bracelets at the ends. And let's see how this lays out. Oh yeah, that's very, very nice. And everything stays together quite nicely. I did road test how this works. But you can certainly attach things more permanently with jump rings versus the toggles. Totally up to you if you feel more comfortable with that. Now at this end, you do need to add a toggle or something because that ring at the end of the lobster claw chain does not fit our toggle bar. So we're going to take one off of our other bracelets, and I'm going to use the gold. And I'm going to open up that ring at the end of the copper bracelet. And I'm just going to pop on that loop. And now we've got a complete toggle that we can use. So it's gunmetal and gold. And that just goes great with our mixed metal look here, our mixed metal vibe. This is a really fun mixed metal necklace with a little bit of glow and sparkle from those beads. I'm crazy about this idea. And again, there's so many possibilities with all of these pieces and parts. And you can find everything to make this fun necklace at ringsandthings.com. Thanks so much for watching.